Hello, welcome to Just the Dis. My name is Brian, and we talk about Blu-rays here. And today I want to do a quick unboxing of the Vinegar Syndrome April package, which is a hefty one. We got a lot of movies in here, and I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen any of them. So this is a leap of faith in Vinegar Syndrome, but I went with the whole package, and there's a lot of interesting sounding films in here, and I certainly look forward to checking them out, but I don't know much about any of them right off the bat. So let's start with the VSA. We have Grave Secrets, and of course the classic Vinegar Syndrome slip, hard slip. And then there's our interior. And this one appears to be Region A. It comes with a poster. And then the reversible artwork, of course, matches the hard slip. This one says... let's see here. Iris Norwood just suffered a horrible car accident. While recovering in her large and secluded bed and breakfast, she starts to believe that someone or something is watching her. As the sinister presence grows increasingly apparent, she engages the help of a famed, cynical paranormal psychologist, David Shaw, who is grappling with the recent death of his wife. Initially skeptical of Iris's claims, it's not long before David comes face to face with a shocking evil that is more menacing than anything he has ever encountered. The first feature film directed by veteran genre film producer Donald P. Borchers, Children of the Corn, Grave Secrets, aka Secret Screams, is a deliberate throwback to classic haunted house chillers and stars Paul LeMat, David Warner, and Olivia Barish. Elevated by gothic horror visuals and cinematographer Jamie Thompson, Decline of the Western Civilization Part 3, Vinegar Syndrome Archive presents this direct-to-video sleeper on Blu-ray for the first time, newly restored in 2K from its 35mm inner positive. And let's see here. An audio interview with director Donald P. Borchers is included. And that's it for the features. It appears to be stereo audio. There's the particulars on the back. So that is Grave Secrets. That's the VSA. The VSAs are the ones I always like to make sure and get, because those are the ones that seem to sell out eventually, quicker than some of the other titles. So if you are interested in any particular VSA title, I would say jump on it sooner than later, just to be safe. Next one is The Cellar. Now this one I've heard of, but I can't remember if I've seen. That's the very nice slip, cardboard slip. And then cover is the same. And we have the reverse. There's the disc. And the reverse inside. Yeah, this one does sound familiar to me. And I can't say that I know it, though. The Cashin family has just relocated from the city to a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere, Texas. Upon arrival at their new home, Willie, their young son, explores the area, befriending a Native American shaman who warns him of the powerful forces and apparent curse on their land. Meanwhile, at home, Willie senses that there's something unusual about the cellar of their home, specifically that something strange must be living down there. And unfortunately for the Cashins, it's very hungry. And then unfortunately troubled production with director Kevin Tenney, Night of the Demons and Witch Trap, called in early to take over directing duties. The Cellar is a stylish monster film playing into the folk horror of the American Southwest, starring Patrick Kilpatrick, Academy Award nominee Chris Miller, Suzanne Savoy, and veteran character actor Don Collier. Vinegar Syndrome presents The Cellar, newly restored in 2K and on Blu-ray for the first time, offered in both its commonly seen theatrical cut as well as its never-before-seen and vastly superior original director's cut. So I forgot that this is a Kevin Tenney film. I'm a fan of his work, and so that's all I really needed. A monster movie by Kevin Tenney, and you got my attention. And some cool-looking shots of maybe the monster on the back. This is an all-region disc, if that is something that concerns you. And then we also have a DTS stereo track. And as far as features, this has the two versions. It has a group commentary on both versions with Kevin Tenney, the director, Susan Savoy, and Patrick Kilpatrick, and an introduction by Kevin Tenney. And from chicken stuff to chicken salad, Unearthing the Lost Cellar, a brand new extended making of documentary featuring interviews with the cast and crew. So they went all out on this one in terms of features. Looks like a really nice release, and one I'm definitely going to check out sooner than later. The Cellar. Then we have All American Murder, and this one I think I had heard of as well, but it's a little vague to me. I got to be honest. So the back is a little graphic. I'm not going to really show that in terms of the slip, but obviously it's got a high-profile cast with Walken included, and there's your disc and another. See, that's the kind of cover that I would have seen maybe on VHS. That I'll be honest would probably have maybe made me not want to rent it. Whereas I actually like this cover, and it's a little more engaging to me. It says, Artie Logan has a history of getting himself in trouble. He's been kicked out of every school he's attended and is no friend to the law, which makes matters extra complicated for his wealthy father, who happens to be a judge. Given one last chance, Artie is shipped off to Fairfield College, but when his new fling, a senator's daughter, Tally, is burned to death by an unknown assailant, suspicion immediately falls on Artie. Adamant of his innocence, he's granted a 24-hour period in which to unmask the actual culprit. After his hours of freedom dwindle, the killer strikes again and again. A twisted hybrid slasher and giallo, All American Murder is the sole theatrical feature by acclaimed actor and TV director Anson Williams. I can't remember if he was Ralph Mouth or Potsy. I think he's Ralph Mouth. And co-stars Academy Award winner Christopher Walken, Charlie Schlatter from 18 Again, and Josie Bissett from Melrose Place. Tightly paced, suspenseful, and featuring an array of unexpected grisly murders, Vinegar Syndrome is proud to bring this underseen piece of early 90s horror to Blu-ray, restored in 2K from its 35mm interpositive. This also includes a commentary track with Hysteria Continues, Being on a Team, an interview with actor Charlie Schlatter, A Valuable Experience, an interview with cinematographer Jeffrey Schaff, and that is it for the features. But yeah, this one looks intriguing to me, definitely. Especially if it's like a hybrid, slasher sort of thing. Always my bag. So I'm definitely this one is at the top of the pile to watch as well. That's just the standalone releases, and then sort of the pièce de résistance, if you will, is this wonderful new Homegrown Horrors Volume 1 box set. Obviously that would indicate we're going to get another volume of this at some point, and hopefully more than one. This really intrigued me. This was one of the big selling points on the bundle for me, was this set. I've always been digging the Vinegar Syndrome sets, and this is, of course, one of their great boxes that I just love. They just feel really good, and they look good on the shelf. And this includes 3 films that I've never seen. So we'll go through those real quick. Okay. Let's start with Fatal Exam. I like the look of this one. I don't know. There's the back. And there's the alternate arc. Pretty creepy. And the disc. So yeah, this one is from 1988. All right, that's cool. A group of college students have been given a very unusual assignment. Spend the night inside of a supposedly haunted house. This sounds familiar, but I like it. A part of their studies into the supernatural and occult. Although the ragtag team of collegiates would rather party and get stoned than look for ghosts. It's not long before unexplained events begin to occur, initially suspecting that some of their classmates might be playing a practical joke. Their fears are proven very real when someone or something dressed in robes and carrying a scythe starts bumping them off one by one. a truly local slice of ultra-low-budget supernatural slasher made by first-time cast and crew based in St. Louis, Missouri. Jack Snyder's Fatal Exam plays its haunted house tropes for its first half before shifting gears into slice and dice mayhem for the second half. Barely released in any format and never officially available on disc, Vinegar Syndrome is happy to bring this lo-fi curiosity on Blu-ray, newly restored in 2K from its original 16mm original camera negative, and featuring an illuminating array of extras. And that array includes group commentary track from the actor and director and composer and a special effects guy, Fatal Examination, a brand new extended making of documentary featuring interviews with the cast and crew. That sounds pretty intricate. This box set appears to be kind of something not necessarily along the lines of the regional horror box sets that Arrow did, but kind of Vinegar Syndrome's own thing that maybe sort of like that. Next up, we have Beyond Dream's Door. This one from 1988 as well. Another film I've never heard of. I like this cover. Here's your back. And your alternate artwork. And it says, lately, Ben hasn't been sleeping well. His dreams are filled with violent and terrifying visions of monsters and death. Seeking out answers, he begins to pursue the subtext and hidden meanings of his strange and terrifying nightmares. With the help of his professor and several friends, as the dreams grow increasingly lifelike, Ben fears he's losing his grip on sanity, especially as those around him start turning up dead, horribly mutilated, just like he's seen in his sleep. A low-budget, extremely high on ambition apocalyptic horror film, and the first feature written and directed by jack-of-all-trades filmmaker Jay Wolfel, the Ohio-lensed Beyond Dream's Door skillfully blends elements of surrealism, mystery, and grotesque and violent horror set pieces, resulting in a wholly singular vision, sadly relegated direct-to-video. Beyond Dreams has earned a sizable cult following and comes to Blu-ray for the very first time from Vinegar Syndrome, painstakingly reconstructed, shot by shot, from its original unedited 16mm camera negative, and is presented in its director's cut. And then it has two sections of special features here. You have the new and the archival. So you have, from the new stuff, Where Horror Lives, a brand new making of documentary featuring interviews with the cast and crew, brand new group commentary track with director, cinematographer, actors. Sounds like a cool group there. Brand new commentary track with actor Nick Baldessare and moderated by Dave Parker. The archival special features are a group commentary track with the director, Behind Dream's Door, making of documentary. This is all addition to the new stuff. Getting Monstered, an FX featurette, montage of unused and alternate takes, unused and alternate effects footage, bloopers and behind-the-scenes footage, local news coverage, multiple deleted scenes, multiple trailers, multiple short films with commentary tracks. This is a region-free release, and it, let's see here, has a DTS HD 5.1 track. Yeah, this looks like a really nice one. They've really gone all out for this set. These releases look really cool, like a lot of extra features. I'm really excited about this set. Lastly, we have Winter Beast, which looks pretty epic. This one from 1992, and there's your back. Also all region. Oops, there is your disc and the alternate artwork for Winter Beast. Okay, so it says, when things are happening in and around the Wild Goose Lodge, a snowy inn located in rural Massachusetts. Sorry, weird things are happening. People are being found dead and mutilated, while others are vanishing without a trace, realizing that the violence might have something to do with Native American black magic and the ancient secrets of the area's historic totem poles. A trio of cops decide to investigate the goings-on and are faced with an array of monsters, ghouls, and even a sampling of murderous locals. A film which truly justifies the term unclassifiable, and the sole feature from the writer and director Christopher Tice. Winter Beast was shot on and off for nearly a half decade and in a mix of Super 8mm and 16mm, resulting in a one-of-a-kind piece of outsider art horror filmmaking that must be seen to be believed. Loaded with surreal moments, Vinegar Syndrome is delighted to bring this forgotten cult gem to Blu-ray, newly restored and reconstructed from its original film elements and presented in both its commonly seen released version along with a never-before-released work print edit. And then there's a whole bunch of features on here, too. Look at that. Brand new commentary track with producer Mark Frizzell, archival commentary track with director Christopher Tice, producer Mark Frizzell and cinematographer Craig Matheson. Oh, those are all on that second track. It came from Lone Peak, an unfinished early work print version of Winter Beast. Sweat and Persistence, a new interview with producer Mark Frizzell. I Saw It in a Dream, a new interview with actor Charles Micah. My First Career, a new interview with actor David Micah. I'm just guessing at these pronunciations. So Bad It's Good, a new interview with actress Dory Mae Kelly. He Wears Sunglasses at Night, a new interview with actor Mike Magri. And Movie for Filmmakers, a new interview with filmmaker Simon Barrett. Oh Dear, What Can the Matter Be? An archival making of documentary, and archival deleted scenes, archival audio interview with composer Michael Perelstein, archival soap opera footage. So yeah, there's some crazy looking monster stuff happening back there. This one looks cuckoo, and I'm into it. This has got a DTS mono track. Yeah, no, this looks fun. This whole set, like I said, I'm really jazzed about it, and I do love these boxes. They're just beautiful, right? So anyway, that is it for your April package from Vinegar Syndrome. If you've picked these up, hopefully you're as excited as I am about them. Let me know if you've seen some of these and what you think of them. And, this is just all getting me excited about the halfway to Black Friday sale. I know these titles likely won't be included in the actual sale. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like the newest stuff often isn't, which is fine. These sets are pretty great, but everything Vinegar Syndrome is getting me excited about that. So be thinking about that sale, which is coming at the end of this month. I think May 25th. So have that on your mind and be getting your wish list ready, if you will. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.